talking about it publicly is what's going to build the heartbreak. And what's going to make you have to start over or start fresh or start new, which isn't necessarily bad. Something isn't really sure or certain here, and telling a lot of people is just going to cause more stress. But there is a beautiful opportunity. And I think that you've wanted it for a long time. It's just, it feels like everybody else feels like they have a right to have a part of it too. Aquarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot, and we begin with the abundant universe will provide. This is great fortune, and it's actual tangible resources. Taurus energy, so something that you can rely on. Let's get deeper into the reading. Any card that falls out, I'm just going to leave it there. It's part of the message. This is a timeless week ahead tarot card message for you guys. Remember, you call it into you when you're ready to hear the message. I just make it and upload it. That being said, I do make a new video for Aquarius every week. So be sure that you subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Aquarius content is coming out on Wednesdays. So Aquarius, if you're looking for a personal reading, I do those. Please check out my website at bornwithoutboundariestarot.com to book and schedule the reading that is right for you. And we're almost done here. Okay. Ready? Aquarius. All right, so got a lot of the future cards here, a little bit from the past. Let's start with the past, Aquarius. We have surrender now. So this is my moth to a flame card. It's Sagittarius energy. It's acting on your natural impulses and your instincts. But what it's not so obvious is that surrender now is what saves you from the flame. If the moth could surrender instead of insisting on its natural behavioral patterns, if it could just surrender and trust, it would not be drawn into the flame. Because its natural insistence upon, I know what I'm doing, is actually what brings it closer and closer to the flame. So this is a card of letting go, of no resistance. Surrendering actually helps to save you. Considering that did not happen that long ago, and the abundant universe God just gave you a blessing. And it came in because you decided to let something go. Let something go. What was that something? Love is all around, and watch your words. So it's almost like there's a really wonderful thing happening in your life right now, but you don't want to tell anybody, or you shouldn't tell anybody. You shouldn't be announcing it or talking about it. It's got nothing to do with whether or not you're ashamed of it, or it's got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with the fact that this is for you. There is happiness and abundance here in your life. It's just not a sense of, well, I've got to tell everybody. I've got to tell the world. Watch your words is really because people are surrounding you now that don't care about you, but would be happy to repeat your shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because they want to know what you're thinking or what's going on. You've seen that quote, right? Just because they want to know what's happening in your life doesn't mean they care. And that's kind of what it is. So it's almost like watch your words and watch how you speak. Now, it could also not be so malevolent. It could just be more benign in that watch your words. Mercury is actually conjunct to Chiron as I make this video. So a lot of times you could be saying things or answering situations out of hurt. Not necessarily anger, but out of hurt. And so watch your words is like, watch how you talk to people or within situations, because ultimately there is so much love, there is so much happiness, there's so much abundance and positivity. That's where you should be focused right now, not necessarily on anything else, and really believe in it and be able to feel that love. I'm going to get deeper into this card though. Hold on. That in the future, we have slow and steady wins the race, which, you know what this means? It means there's no need to rush. If there's no need to rush in your future, then there's no need to rush right now. This is an energy, it's Cancerian energy, it's go with the flow, it's ride the current. There's this energy of, you know, something is going to be stable, it's going to be steady. And you have that Taurus energy there right now, this sense of, this is real, this is official somehow. And so I'm just going to go with the flow and ride this out. There's no rush on this. This will last. Let's flip over this card and then be fearless and bold. Got a lot of cardinal energies coming here. This is Aries energy. And Aries energy is, of course, quite forward. So no need to rush any announcements or any statements or any words right now. No need to rush, because you have plenty of time to do so. Feel the tide, roll with the tide, be fearless and bold, which is, you know, this sense of you're going to get to be more fearless within a week or two. You're going to need to be more blunt within a week or two, and that could be what ends up happening. All of this stuff is happening now. Don't announce it now. Instead, take it with you, allow it to strengthen you, and then let it embolden you for whatever is to come. And there is definitely something to come. I want to clarify, watch your words. First, let's clarify, watch your words for Aquarius, please. Let's clarify, watch your words for Aquarius, please. Please clarify, watch your words for Aquarius, please. We have 9 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. It's almost like you want to protect work that you're doing, or something that you've taken a lot of time to produce something with quality, or to make sure that everything was just done exactly right. You want to protect that. You want to guard it. So it's almost like, it's like, once again, just don't talk to everybody about it. Not everybody needs to really know your business. Let's get fearless. What is fearless and bold? What is that leading us into? What is that leading us into? What is that leading us into? 2 of Swords, because, oh. 2 of Swords is clarifying, be fearless and bold. I don't understand that, Spirit. What are you talking about? It's almost like you're going to have to make a decision. It's like the answers aren't going to come to you. You're going to have to like decide. And it may not be one way or the other. It may be the third way. It may be take initiative. We've been getting the 2 of Swords a lot. And it's because there's an energy around right now where it has to be this way or that way, because this and that way already exist. And this is the energy of be fearless and bold and throw that shit out the window, because this and that exist already, but what doesn't exist already? What can I bring into existence? And so that could be exactly what we're talking about. Can you just please clarify though? I think you're going to be able to make a decision on something that you were not decided on or couldn't figure out, but you will be able to make that decision. Let's get the tarot. We're going to do a 6-card spread, but first I'm going to pull some resolution cards that we'll go over after the 6-card spread to see how the reading summarizes. Okay. 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 This is complicated. That's complicated energy. That's weird. So let's go to, doesn't really fit. Let's see how this comes out. 6 cards for Aquarius, please. 6 cards for Aquarius, please. So we have Magician card, which means you're taking the initiative and you're creating. You're creating something out of nothing. This is finding your power and then not giving up and fighting very hard for it. So you're involved in something that you create or what you do. It comes directly from you, like you're weaving your own web, and not giving up on it or demanding the best of it, or let your standards remain high, or a sense of do it your own way, Aquarius. Now the sun this week is about to conjunct Uranus, so that will amp up your desire to do it your own way anyway. But there's this sense of don't be afraid to do it your way. Don't be afraid to do it your way. And then we have 8 of Pentacles, which means keep working hard. You are working very hard on something, which is why you don't want to necessarily talk about it right now. Maybe because it isn't completed or finished yet, but there's so much good momentum behind it. This is maintain your standards, especially with what you are currently working on or manifesting. Even if this is a relationship, a sense of focus on making sure that it's handled well, that something is handled not only with care, but with belief. Belief it's valuable, belief it's worth it. Because you are definitely worth it. And your work is going to be valued. People want what you have, Aquarius. And then we have 8 of Swords. So there's some sort of disappointment or disconnect. Yeah, this is like the energy of people who would come and hoodwink you or try to take what you have. Try to pull the wool over your eyes and just make you feel abandoned or left behind. And then we have a heavy burden of 10 of Wands, this sense of all your passions, all the things that you care about, trying to take care of all of them. It's almost like a feeling of, I don't know, hold on. Let's clarify the 8 of Swords. Why is that here? 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Why? Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could have done this to you. Or once again, this is trying to do all the work yourself. Oh, okay. So watch out, because it's almost like, I don't know if this is a warning or a suggestion. Someone's trying to do all the work themselves here. Someone's trying to take it upon themselves to do everything by themselves. Now, maybe this is part of the strategy. Like, I don't want anybody to know yet, right? Which we got. And that's understandable. This sense of it's harder to do it this way. It's harder to do it kind of subvertedly, but you have to. Because the more people you let know about it, the worse it's going to be. It could also mean you're taking too much upon yourself. And so it could be a warning of you're wearing yourself out. You're wearing yourself out. What? Aquarius, please. Yeah, people want what you have. People are looking for this opportunity because it gives a lot of people pleasure. So people want what you have. And that's why it's saying, do as much of this by yourself as you can and tell as few people as you can. You can't trust a lot of people because everybody knows what a great opportunity it is and everybody wants to rush at it. Now, let's get a moon card because that, ironically, might shed some light. We have emotions are running high. Wow. So people aren't being very rational. And that makes this make sense because let's go over the resolution cards. There was a major attraction here or something that was almost kismet that kind of came into your life. And then there's heartbreak associated with it. So it's like this extraordinary, momentous, wonderful thing now has heartbreak associated with it. And it's like you don't understand why. There's some sort of mystery or veil, or this sense of maybe people want to talk about it. Talking about it publicly is what's going to build the heartbreak. And what's going to make you have to start over or start fresh or start new, which isn't necessarily bad. Or there's some sort of heartbreak here with regards to if you have a child or got pregnant, there's some energy of you didn't want people to know. And maybe the announcement got out too quickly, or you don't want the announcement to get out too quickly because you still don't know. It's still not really sure or certain. Something isn't really sure or certain here. And telling a lot of people is just going to cause more stress. But there is a beautiful opportunity. And I think that you've wanted it for a long time. It's just, it feels like everybody else feels like they have a right to have a part of it too. So I think a big part of this energy is you want to keep things private. And that's okay, as long as it supports your happiness. So we have round and round, and then we have breathe. Well, first of all, you are an air sign. So breathing is grounding for you. So this is God's way of saying, please ground yourself, Aquarius. It will help you a lot. And you ground yourself in your breath. So meditation is suggested. Round and round. Do many rounds of it. Do as much as you need to be able to ground yourself, stabilize yourself, and find a place of peace. You are co-creating with somebody. That talks of the Lovers card, this kind of connection, the two of you coming together, but then there's chaos and conflict. And I think that's why, yeah, there's chaos and conflict around something that you are building with another person. And so ultimately, the less you say is better, or you're going to need to breathe because there's chaos and conflict with the person you're trying to build with. And it is majorly suggested, don't tell the world about it. Because the more people that get in on it, the more there's like competition. There could have also been like something shady going on, like a lot of people vying for the same person, or dating a lot of different people. If this is romantic in nature to you, like this sense of too many other people got involved and not being happy about it or not trusting, right? Because it's like, well, why are you looking for somebody new when you should be focused on me? And I can tell you this right now, they aren't. It looks worse than it is. And that's the problem. And that's why the universe is saying, watch your words. You don't want to jump to conclusions. You will find this out soon enough, and it'll make much more sense to you in a couple of weeks. So it might be hard, but there is like this emotional reaction that doesn't need to be there and could absolutely really get in your way and cause chaos where it doesn't need to be. But let's get into the angel messages. Aquarius. Stress reduction. We have de-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. And this is the kind of go with the flow. It's going to be things have been very like up and down. They've been very, what I can say is they've been very dramatic. And ultimately what God is wanting you to do is not respond to the drama, because the drama is bullshit. And there's actually something really lovely here that you want to take care of. And you don't want to rush to conclusions or make decisions on the drama. You want to make it on the truth. And the truth is there is abundance and a lot of love here. You just might have to wait a while for it to stabilize. I hope that you'll join me for the extended reading, guys. That link is down below in the description box. I also pin it to the top of the comment section, or you can always find it over on Vimeo. I love you so much, guys, and I'll see you there. Bye, Aquarius.